Hey everybody, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be continuing with JudgeSim. I've been really enjoying the game. Just haven't had enough time to upload more videos throughout the week because I'm working. But let's get right into it, baby. Alrighty, let's get straight into it. It looks like I got my gato. I'm cringe, bro. Please don't clip that or anything. Anyways, I guess we're ending the day. Week 8, Case 1. I'm also going to try and talk slower because I realized that in my old videos I was talking really fast. Alright, so we have Noah. Noah Strand, 42 male. No criminal record. Negative. Wait. Criminals. All criminals with a negative mental health test must be sent to treatment without penalty. Well, cool. I don't even have to do anything. Yeah, I think I just do this. Sanity impaired. I'm gonna move my keyboard, it's in the way a little bit. Alrighty. Gato! Alright. We can go out for a little bit, go to the casino. You know, spend a little bit. Let's do 10 bucks. No way. Okay, I was about to say blackjack straight off the rip would be crazy. What? Okay, whatever. Okay, we're gonna stay. I think that's the right move. We're leaving. And I hate gambling. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't support gambling. Literally become the most salty person just because I lose. That's honestly, that's probably like the best description of me. No, I'm kidding. It's a joke. Hold on. I'm gonna fix my camera a little teeny bit. Look better. Week number 8. Okay, let's see what we got here. Case subject. The allegation that author Michael Dorset violated the contract he signed with publisher Alfred Morgan, who published his book. Defendant, Michael Dorset. Plaintiff, Alfred Morgan. Okay. So he just violated a contract? Okay, so Michael Dorset signed a publishing agreement with the Polymall Publishing House for the painting and distribution of his book titled Sizzling Artillery, which he released 2 months ago. The contract clearly states that if the book does not reach at least $20,000 sales within 2 months, Dorset will pay $175,000 in expenses to the publishing house. In the sales analysis conducted by the publisher, it appears that the book sold 20,214 copies. However, among these sales, 340 bulk purchases were identified under the name Elliot Dorset, who is the cousin of Dorset. Okay. The plaintiff, Alfred Morgan, asserts that bulk purchases artificially inflated the sales figures and therefore the sales guarantee cannot be considered fulfilled. The plaintiff requesting that the payment be made. Ellen Dorset will be heard as a witness in this case. Okay, so I guess I have to ask them questions to, okay. Mr. Morgan. The sales figures appear to have exceeded 20,000. There was no clause in the contract preventing close relatives from purchasing the book, correct? That is correct. However, if Ellen had not made this bulk purchase, they would have not reached a target sales figure. This clearly constitutes an abuse of the contract. Miss Ellen, did your cousin ask you to purchase 340 copies? No, Your Honor. Michael only informed me that his book had been published. I purchased a large number to support my cousin and to give books as gifts to many people around me. I don't see a problem with it either way. If the contract clearly stipulates that he just has to reach a certain numbers, however he reaches those certain numbers doesn't matter, because they're just looking to recuperate costs for the shipping and all the processes of the books. So I don't really see an issue. And like it was clearly pointed out, there was no stipulation that clearly a family couldn't buy the book, right? It was decided that a penalty payment of $175,000 would be paid to Alfred Morgan due to the breach of contract. It was decided that no payment would be made since the contract was not breached. I think I made the right decision. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments, you know? Maybe I'm not a good judge. Gato! Alright. I'm not going gambling. I'm going to save my money. I just get the feeling that my wife's going to ask for another $1,000 car or something. So I'm just going to save it. Okay, let's see what we got here. If Valentin Korchev receives any punishment, you will bear the consequences. Do you want your family to be the ones who die in the next traffic accident? What? What? Okay. Valentin Korchev charges assassination, high treason. Details. Kate Coleman, who held a senior position at a defense industry company called Hyde Tech, was involved in an accident when a truck hit her car from behind while she was heading to work. At first glance, it seemed like a simple traffic accident, but the teams arriving at the scene found that the situation was much more complicated. Details. The crowbar found in the vehicle, the disappearance of the truck driver, and the loss of a bag with access to classified information in the vehicle have completely changed and the direction of the investigation. The autopsy revealed that Kate Coleman was not killed by the impact of a collision, but by a blow from an object resembling a crowbar. After determining that the person driving the truck was Valentin Korchev, the police followed him for months and the individual was arrested at the hotel he was staying at. I am innocent. Oh, sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I am innocent. I was at the hotel to clear my mind a bit. I have no connection to this incident. I panicked during the accident and left the scene. I didn't even look at what happened to the other party. I'm not someone who would harm anyone. No criminal record. He is a citizen. His mental health is fine. Let's look at the evidence. I'm going to ask that anyone with COVID in my courtroom please be removed. If that's petty of me, that's petty of me. 212-1355. 212-1355. Message between strangers on the person's phone. What is the situation? I have the bag now. How much do you offer? As we talked about, 50 million. I'm on it. Do you have a meeting place? Wait to hear from us. Assassination and high treason. 100 years plus 162 years. I don't want my family to die, but I stick by my word. I'm an honest man. As a result of the decisions you made in the cases, we decided to raise your salary. This week you will earn $1,600. You pay the negative fees reflected in your balance from your wallet. That's fine. Oh, Lord. I forgot I have credit debt. Okay, I'm gonna have to gamble a little bit at some point. So I have to make some money. Like $100-ish. If all goes well though, I'll receive another bonus, so hopefully, you know. See what we're working against. 12. Awesome. Man. Okay. No way. If I would have done that, I would have gotten like an 80. Like an 80. Yeah, boy. Well, let's up it to 20. Not get too greedy here. Okay. Whoa. Unexpected, but okay, okay. There's no way. Yeah, boy. Oof. Gumble. Let's go gumbling. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, brother. What? No way. Yeah, boy. Okay. What I like to see. I got a bad feeling about this upcoming hand. Oh. Let's go, baby! Oh. By the way, if you guys are wondering why I have a band-aid on my finger, Yeah, why I have a band-aid on my finger? I basically cut the very tip of my thumb off the other day while cooking, and I was cutting something with a knife that was really sharp. Lesson of the day, don't do that. Don't cut the very tip of your thumb off. It's not very fun. It hurts. Please don't be a 10 under there. Okay. Cool. We're gonna stop there for today. I don't know if I want to test my luck with gambling anymore, especially after I almost lost everything. Oh my god. Release Edmund Ravel and accept the 750 we are offering you. If you accept this offer, more money will follow. We can ensure you live a life of prosperity. Mental health check is fine. He's a citizen, no criminal record. During the night hours, police units carried out a large-scale gambling and prostitution operation at a luxury hotel named Rothschild Grand Hotel. Rosshaven? I don't know. We're just going to call it Grand Hotel. During the operation, Edmund Ravel, a member of parliament from the ruling party, was caught in the same room as Marcel Vedrox, who is publicly known as a mafia figure and a member of an organized crime group. Marcel Vedrox, upon the arrival of the police, first clashed with them and then committed suicide in the hotel room. In addition to prostitutes, narcotic substances, weapons, and a large amount of cash were seized. Following the incident reported in the media, Member of Parliament Edmund Ravel was taken into custody after his parliamentary immunity was lifted. I truly don't know what happened that evening. I had dinner with 3 colleagues, then we went to a bar. I was drunk. I remember telling my driver to take me home. After that, everything is completely dark. When I woke up, I found myself in a hotel room with men and women I didn't know. Setting up such a trap for a member of parliament is hardly surprising. I am someone who serves this country. No one can frame me for such a crime. Yeah, buddy, I don't know about all that. I really don't know about all that. What? Okay. Oh. Hmm. I feel like they're making this purposefully hard so that I give up, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. This case deserves to be solved. didn't notice you down there. Wait. Woo! Let's go, baby! Okay, we got some guns, we got money, we got drugs. I need digital evidence. Alright, let's speak to him. In your statement, you said that you were in a hotel against your will. Is that true? Yes, Your Honor. There must be a plot against me. Are you really saying that you didn't know Marcel Vedro and who was in the same room with you? It is set up against me. I don't know anyone at the hotel. In your statement, you say they forced me to come. However, the footage shows you willingly getting into the vehicle. How do you explain this? There were dozens of people in front of the venue. It's not hard to mislead someone who is drunk. They put me into the wrong vehicle. Huh. Well, look, you don't have a criminal record, so you're not going to get punished that bad, but I'm so sick and tired of hearing stories of politicians taking advantage of their positions. And clearly this is what you did, so. You're getting 10 years jail time, and you have to pay $10,000. If I was the real judge in this situation, I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. I swear. My assassination bar is more than 50%. I didn't even know. We're staying home. Fight with the corruption increases. The government announced that it would fight corruption to the end. The identity of the mafia leader still remains as a mystery. Oh. 30%. Wait. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Theft. Okay, he does have a criminal record. He's a citizen. His mental health checks out. Approximately 4 years ago, a burglary took place in a two-story house in Milton Street. Shortly after the incident, David Tock, who was seen wandering in the area, was taken into custody. When some of the stolen items were found near the scene around the location where David was, the court quickly made a decision and sentenced him to 6 years in prison. However, in a new theft incident in the same area last week, the suspect Mark Kuslau, who was apprehended, confessed during the interrogation not only to the recent crime but also to committing the theft from 4 years ago. He admitted that he had fled in panic that day and left David to appear as if he were connected to the incident. Following this confession, the case file of David Tock was taken under review again. Okay, this is his statement. I will never forget the day I was caught and brought to court. I tried to explain the incident, but in the panic I couldn't clearly explain what I saw or how I ended up there. When stolen items were found at the place I was, no one believed what I said. I've been in prison for 4 years, and every day I've said the same thing. I didn't commit this crime. That night, I was wandering around Milton Street and noticed an open window in a house. Getting inside was easy, and within minutes I filled my bag with valuables. Just as I thought I was about to leave, I heard footsteps outside. I panicked, ran into the street, and threw the bag at the first person I saw and kept running. That unlucky person turned out to be David. He didn't even have the time to turn around and understand what was happening, and then he was the one who got caught. Okay. I see. Okay. Today you are openly stating that you committed the theft 4 years ago. Is this statement correct? Yes, that's correct, Mr. Judge. David was in the completely wrong place at the wrong time that night. Why are you making this confession now, not before? This time I couldn't escape. My consciousness no longer allowed me to remain silent. I don't know, man. Theft? Well, I don't have any other... What does the cop do? I can offer him a bribe or request a special guard. What does the bribe do? I don't want to do it. My 30%. Well, I guess for theft, 2 years jail. It makes sense because he has a criminal record. Wait, David Talk is the guy who was originally guilty, but now the other guy is saying he's not guilty, right? Okay. Well, David Talk, you're not guilty. I think I made the right choice. What do you guys think? I don't know. I think I did pretty well. I'm an exemplary judge. All right. Gato. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna end the video off there. If you would like, subscribe, comment. You know, tell me if you want to see anything new. That would be a really big help to the channel. I'm trying to grow this channel. You know, I have a lot of fun with this. And I'd like to continue to have a lot of fun with this and to make new content. So anything really helps. Thank you. Bye-bye.